Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I've got some really special news for you, and trust me, it's really interesting and exciting. So let's get right into it. So Barcelona have decided to give Ronald Koeman the ultimate authority. They want Ronald Koeman to decide whom to play and whom to get out of the team. It's really exciting, and this should have been done much more earlier than this. It should have been the case 3 4 years earlier, but unfortunately Bartomeu and co didn't do it, and they decided to show their cowardness. But ultimately, because of the pressure, they have decided to assign Ronald Koeman the ultimate authority, and it's really amazing. So let's analyze who are going to get out of the team and how it's going to impact, and what's their role are going to be if they retain. So first and foremost, the player who is going to go get out of the team is Luis Suarez. Ronald Koeman personally talked with Luis Suarez, and he said to Luis Suarez that he is not included in his team, in his plan. So Luis Suarez, indeed, he recently he gave out a statement that he would like to accept any lesser role in this current squad in the next season. But Ronald Koeman is not likely to accept that offer too. He wants Luis Suarez out of the team. He is not included in Ronald Koeman's lineup in the future season, so that's why they may try to go and cash in some few bucks. But I guess that's gonna be a bit unlikely because Luis Suarez is not gonna go out of the squad easily because of his high earning wages. So we need to keep that in mind. It's not gonna be easy to kick Luis Suarez out. Indeed, he's one of the most top scorers of our team, but we need to keep that in mind that he's also one of the highest earners. So Luis Suarez, he's not willing to go out of the team. Even some of the Barcelona board members don't want him out of the team, but Ronald Koeman and a few other board members want him out of the team, and maybe this would push them to cash in few more monies. And we all know that he has been highly linked with Ajax this season, so we need to keep that in mind. And we should also like go in this route. We should have gone on this route way earlier, but unfortunately we didn't. But anyways, it's a good sign that Barcelona is trying to overcome from this grave situation, and their first move is really interesting, and that's Luis Suarez. So the next player, that is Samuel Umtiti, the Frenchman, the World Cup winner. We all know he was in a brilliant form five, not five, like 2 3 years earlier, but recently he has been injured for a long time, and for the past 2 years he has hardly played any game. So Barcelona has lost all the faith on Samuel Umtiti, and they really want him to be sold this summer. But the problem is, which are the clubs who are gonna buy Samuel Umtiti? We all know how much injury prone he is. So, is there going to be any club who's going to buy Samuel Umtiti? And we need to keep that in mind. He's also one of the biggest wage earners in this Barcelona team, and his contract ends in 2023. So it's not going to be easy. Maybe Barcelona can go for terminating its contract, but that's not going to be easy too. So we need to keep that in mind, that what Barcelona is going to do with Samuel Umtiti, because there's no team who's going to buy Samuel Umtiti, and there's no team who is going to afford that much, that or that big of a wage of Samuel Umtiti. Earlier we heard that Arsenal was interested, but now they are no more interested after the recent injuries and his recent form. So we need to keep that in mind, and if needed, we need to terminate his contract too. Uh, so the next player, and that's Ivan Rakitic. Ivan Rakitic, it was in the table for a quite long time now, and we know how he has reacted after the win against the Manchester United of Sevilla. He celebrated that win instead of being sad when all the other players, even Messi, didn't even come up publicly after the defeat against Bayern. And on the other hand, we can see Ivan Rakitic celebrating sixth win of Sevilla, six European win. So it's really demoralizing that Barcelona players are reacting like that. So Ivan Rakitic, although before the season also he was linked with Sevilla again, so we need to keep that in mind. And I guess it's done and dusted this season. Ivan Rakitic is gonna go out of the squad. So the next player, that is Vidal. Vidal's contract is running out, and he was told by Ronald Koeman that he is also gonna get out of the squad. So even he is a good player, but he is not suited for common system, so he is going to get out of the squad too. But the good part about Arturo Vidal is that he accepts that he doesn't belong to this team. He can go and play football in any other team, and he knows what values it takes to be in a Barcelona team. He gave everything possible, but still it was not enough for Barcelona to cope up in Barcelona. So it's a bit harsh, but Vidal, he's not suited in Barcelona team. Ronald Koeman doesn't want him in Barcelona team, so he has to go. And also his contract is running out in 2021, so he may have to go for a very low price, maybe 10 million maybe. So we need to keep that in mind too. So Barcelona doing good moves, going in a right direction, but this move should have been done way more earlier. This season, I hopefully we will be able to see Ivan Rakitic, Vidal, Umtiti, and Suarez out of this team, or at least in the bench. If not, we are if we continue to play and let them play, we won't be able to give chance to the young generations, and this failure will continue. So there's a good move. I know Luis Suarez has been our legendary player, but it's time. We know it's time. He should have got out of Barcelona squad much earlier and by himself only. For example, if we see other players like Xavi and Iniesta, when they understood that they cannot give their best for Barcelona team anymore, they got out of the squad. And just like that, Luis Suarez should have gone out of the team like that, but he decided to stick in, and now he is facing too much of criticism. But sometimes it's needed. Sometimes it's needed to overcome certain bad things, and I think Barcelona is going on a right direction with Ronald Koeman. And maybe, just maybe, because of pressure from the presidential candidates and the upcoming presidential election, and also Messi's constant pressure on the Barcelona board, maybe and just maybe Bartomeu and co has decided to give the ultimate authority to the Barcelona manager Ronald Koeman. So yeah, so Ronald Koeman is now the ultimate boss, and if it continues, trust me, Barcelona is gonna flourish again. So thank you guys. I hope to see you again in the next video. Please like and subscribe the channel. It would be really great. We really will be very pleased to see you in the next video, and we really hope Barcelona to recover from this grave situation as soon as possible. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.